banger season's over. These are CVs. Young Maven CVs. Got them for like $8 after my discount, so these should be about $30. Some Paul Frank pajama bottoms. These were about $3. Paul Frank is a vintage thing. If you find any Paul Frank stuff with this monkey head on it, it can sometimes be good. Got some fundamental shorts from Fabletics. I don't really pick these up anymore, but these are camouflage and they're mediums, the best size in my opinion. So I got those. Here's the first BOLO of the haul. Ebbets Field Flannel is the name of the brand. This is not a flannel shirt. But the tag looks like this. The sweatshirts sell pretty good, and they're worth more than I thought they would be. I think this is worth like $35. Got an Ariat FR flannel shirt. This is good because it's a large tall. Big and tall always does good for Ariat. Here's some Faraday all-day shorts. Sell-through rate isn't great right now, but it's going up quick. Summertime is approaching very quickly here in the Phoenix area. Those all-day shorts I should get $25. Got some 511 tactical shorts. I don't know the name of them, but the model number is easy to look up. These should be at least $25. And check this out, an Aussie chiller. My last haul video, I told you about Aussie chillers, and I just found this one. It's in really good shape. It's got the Scottsdale Golf tournament thing, and it's still got the nice badge. This one should go for $25 really quickly because it has the Scottsdale Golf thing. Patagonia hat. Just a snapback trucker style hat. It is actual Patagonia. And I got it for about $250 after my discount. What else we got in here? Got some new with tags. Smart wool. If I can ever unfold it. Still got the taggy. Paid up for it. It was $15, $14.99, but I got 20% off. So if my math is right, I think I paid about $12 for it. It's a 2XL, so that's my favorite size for this kind of stuff. A line of trade flannel shirt. This brand isn't great, but it's okay right now. And I got this for $2. Yellow tags were $2. So I picked it up. But I'm really scaling back on the opportunity buys. I'm being very picky with what I pick up these days. I'm changing my whole strategy. I'm tired of having long tail items. So now I'm trying not to pick up anything that isn't worth really good money, or it's gonna sell really quick. Case in point, this Todd Snyder shirt. It's a chambray Todd Snyder shirt. It's a bad size, it's a men's small, but the chambray Todd Snyder, it's not gonna take long to sell. I should get at least $40 for it. Or in the neighborhood of $40. Here's another banger. Buck Mason. It's like a lightweight flannel shirt. Looks like it's a large. This should get 35 bucks real quick. This is a vintage Woolrich wool shirt jacket. And it's got the vented back, which is kind of crazy. It's not vented, but it looks like it is. It's a really heavyweight shirt jacket. I paid $9.99, so about 8 bucks. Then this here is a banger McBangerson, but I paid up for it. This is probably only the 3rd time in my reselling career in Phoenix that I've ever even found a Carhartt jacket, because you just don't find that stuff around here, because it rarely gets cold enough to even wear a hoodie. But here it is. Paid 20 bucks for this thing. It's quilted on the inside. I think it's probably vintage. Orange tags were half off, so that 40 bucks is actually 20. And I paid 20 bucks for it. I have no idea what it's worth, because like I said, I've only looked up a Carhartt jacket maybe 3 times in my whole life. I know it's worth way more than 20 bucks though, so I think that was a pretty good buy. Then here we got some Abercrombie & Fitch cargo pants. Got the drawstring. And there's a special kind of these that do really well. This isn't them, but these are still gonna sell pretty quick for about 25 bucks. I don't think they're vintage. They might be like 2010s, like maybe from 2012 or something like that. But still, 25 bucks, easy. Got a True Grit vintage fleece shirt jacket. Be careful with this brand, because there's another True Grit brand, and it might be the same brand. But there's 2 of them. One of them's good, one of them's not. The good one has the inside tag that looks like this. I can unfold it. It's that old kind of paper tag, and it's made in the USA. Then there's a newer True Grit that's all made in China, and nobody wants it. So don't buy the new stuff that's made in China, because nobody cares. But that shirt right there, that's vintage. It's probably about a $35 shirt jacket. This, I had to get it because it's Gustin. It's probably not going to sell for much. It has a little tiny stain. Little Gustin shirt. Got a little stain on the shoulder. Just a t-shirt. Size large Gustin. If it was in great shape, I could probably get 20 bucks for it, but it has a little stain, so it's probably a 15er. I just couldn't leave it there. I'm trying not to buy stuff that's worth 15 bucks anymore. I got this for my wife. Snoopy and Charlie Brown. It's her size, and it's not vintage, but it's got the vintage style, the junk food tag. I got it for her, so that one doesn't count. All right, we're getting down to it now. There's only a little stack left. I got this one here, the Bob Seger shirt. It's the 2014-2015 tour. The sell-through rate's not great, but there are a few that sold for over 20 bucks. So I'm kind of counting on that. That's going to be a little bit of a long tail if I want to get 20, but I'm willing to sit on it because I got a soft spot for rock shirts. Got a Vineyard Vines Performance quarter zip dealie. I got it for next to nothing. I forget how much, but I remember it was really cheap. Vineyard Vines as a brand has fallen into the toilet, but some of the stuff, the Vineyard Vines on the go items, and some of these quarter zips, these performance quarter zips, will still sell pretty good. But a lot of the other stuff, the shorts and a lot of the other stuff, just is not very good anymore. This here is, I think this is a Viore. Yeah, this is a Viore quarter zip. This is another one. This is like the third or fourth time I've gotten a Vuori piece just by feel, because there's no tag in this thing. It's just sitting on the rack. It's really good for two reasons. One, I'm going to sell it quickly for probably about 40 to 45 bucks. Two, the people at the thrift store have no idea what it is because there's no identification marks on it anywhere, unless you look way at the bottom and it has this little V. Which, thank goodness, they haven't figured that out yet, but the time will come when these will no longer be available to me, because they always figure everything out eventually. So I'm just a little bit ahead of them, and that's the way I can make a living doing this. A handful of items left. Got some more emo kid jeans. I think these are 511s? Yeah. 513s. Oh yeah, okay. So the 513s were discontinued in 2019, and they have a pretty good following. They changed them out for the 512s, or the 510s or something, I forget. But the 513s still have their little fan base. And this is a total emo kid size. It's 32. Yeah, 32. Gotta be black if you want the emo kids to get it. So that should sell pretty quick. It's not a high dollar item. I broke my rule on that. I'll probably only get 15 to 20 for that. And here's a shirt for myself because I saw this and I could not leave it there. This is a great shirt for me. Wanted. Mr. Furry Pants. Look at his face. I had to get that shirt. I can't help myself. I'm a child. All right, what else we got? Got some Mountain Hardwear pants. Just put out a video about outdoor hiking pants or whatever, and Mountain Hardwear is not great. But these were very cheap, and they're in almost brand new condition. And they're like a size 30, maybe 29. So I made an exception for them because they're not that bad, and those are almost brand new. Then we have ourselves some Bluffworks. This is one of many outdoors brands, and these are in almost brand new condition, which is why I got them. I paid $3.60 for them. And it's a good size. They are 32 by 32. So check out Bluffworks, 32 size. Hiking pants or just outdoors pants. They're not incredible, but they're pretty good for what they are, and I got those really cheap. Here's some Duluth Flex fire hose. These guys are back. These guys are back on top. 100% sell-through rate or so. Make sure you pay attention to your sizes and make sure it's the Flex fire hose, because regular Duluth pants are kind of trash. Flex fire hose, 100%. Then I found out a brand new brand of belt that I had no idea existed with 100% sell-through rate, which is absolutely crazy to me. Here it is. Here's the back. It's got the little silver tippy, or a little brass tip. Paid $2.50 for it, and it's called, the brand is Croakies. 100% sell-through rate for Croakies belts. I had no idea, and I should probably get 30 to 35 bucks for this thing. Don't pass on belts if you get the right one. All right, down to a few more items here. Okay, this is a BOLO for sure. I can't pronounce it though. This is a huge BOLO. These jackets are worth a lot of money. The brand is Sarma Yarostoleka or some such nonsense. And here's what this one looks like. Got pockets everywhere. It's like a tactical style thing. That should be like a $60 to $65 flip. Sarma Yaris Daleka or something like that. Then I got a Lululemon polo shirt. It's kind of a regular, not that big a deal, but once again, like I said in my last video, the reason I knew what it was is because I saw the seam right there down the middle of the yoke, right here. That's a telltale sign that it's either Lululemon or another brand trying to be like Lululemon. So it should be a 20 bucker, maybe 25. And the last item is this right here. LL Bean corduroy overshirt. Size medium, which is not good, but the shirt is in great condition. And I've really calmed down on LL Bean flannels and stuff. This time of year, flannels start to stop selling. Does that make sense? This time of year, flannels start to stop selling. Oh, for f***'s sake. But I'm trying to back off on flannels, especially the LL Bean stuff. I used to pick up almost every LL Bean I found and try to flip it, but now LL Bean's kind of losing its gusto a little bit, even the vintage stuff, unless it's wool. So I'm kind of chilling out on LL Bean cottons, even if they're from the, the 90s or whatever. Anyways, that's it. Hasta luego.